hadn't always been a rotter of a panda. She'd been born on a fine day at a fine hour. The panda elders had commented on this in a fine manner at the time, especially as her big brother had been born on a stormy, icy day at the unpandally hour of 3:48 in the morning, and had come out looking like a bag of potatoes that had been spun too fast in a washing machine. Lin's adorable face soon became the centre of attention at the panda sanctuary where her family lived. "Remember, you represent pandas everywhere," her mother would tell her, and Lin knew she had to do her best to be polite and kind and smile for the visitors. Lin washed her paws after every poo. She finished all her homework on time at panda school, and she even shared her panda cake with the pandas next door. "Visit Lin, the world's fluffiest panda." At first, it was fun. Her face was on all the panda posters. People would bring her gifts of bamboo and carrots, just for a glimpse of her lovable, fluffy face, or a chance to watch her do a cute roll off a hammock. But what came easy to the other cubs was a huge effort for young Lin. There was absolutely nothing fun about washing your paws, handing in your homework, and sharing cake with the pandas next door. You know what is fun? Washing your homework, handing in your poo, and eating all the cake. The burden to be the best panda in the sanctuary weighed heavy on Lin, like a pair of rusty anchors attached to another pair of rusty anchors attached to a pair of rusty knickers. Lin's most favourite thing to do was to play with her big brother, face like a bag of potatoes. They rolled around in the dirt for hours and hours, whacking each other over the head with bamboo stems, talking about the important things like whether a panda is black and white or whether a panda is white and black, and whether Dalmatian dogs were pandas who hadn't eaten enough bamboo, and whether zebras were Dalmatian dogs who had eaten too much dog food. "Let's always whack each other over the head with bamboo," Lin said. "Always," face like a bag of potatoes replied. But when face like a bag of potatoes took a whopper panda jump in the visitor car park, the decision was made by the panda elders to keep him away from his little sister on the far side of the sanctuary, where Lin could only see him if she jumped up on the shoulders of two other pandas to peer past the bamboo trees. The poo was massive, just so you know. Colossal, in fact. It was so gigantic that it took 98 people 63 hours to clean it up. And there is still a bit of a strange smell when you walk past the car park today. Lin watched from afar as her beloved big brother swung on tyre swings all day long and broke as much bamboo over his head as he wanted. He'd become quite the champion bamboo breaker as he spent hours and hours mastering the art. Lin felt like 1,000 tiny Shai Jiao wrestlers were pulling her heart apart bit by bit. Lin loved her brother. He was her hero. She wanted more than ever to enjoy a life like his and to be free of the pressures of being a panda celebrity. As Face Like a Bag of Potatoes flourished in his life of peace,